Hello, my name is Masa. For those that are seeing me for the first time or tuning in for the first time on my channel, which is called My Life After Retirement. Thank you for watching. Today, I'm going to do some evaluation. Okay, evaluation of projects that I announced in 2022 in September. We are only in January of 23. Actually, before I started the evaluation of these projects, I started thinking, oh my God, I haven't really done much since I announced this. Because I announced two projects, right? One is my YouTube channel, My Life After Retirement. The second one is African Succeeds podcast, which has a website which goes by the same name, africansucceeds.com. I'm going to show you what they look like. I will move I'll turn my computers. The reason why I'm having two computers is so I can show you both of them. The face of my channel for My Life After Retirement is this. Okay, can you see? Let me see if you can actually see. All right, this is what you'll see. Let me see this. The light there is just not good. Okay, now I think it can show a little bit, even if the letters are facing either downwards or something. They are not, you can't see them properly, but this is what you'll see. This is the face of my channel, My Life After Retirement. Okay, now I will show you the other project, which I've not done a lot of work on since I announced it. africansucceed.com. This is what you will see. I'll also turn the computers so you can actually see. This is what you will see when you go into this website, which has a channel as well, a YouTube channel, africansucceeds.com. I have not done a lot of work on at least something that I've shown publicly. I have not done any much work that I've shown publicly. Let me just repeat that one, on the African Succeeds podcast yet. So today, the evaluation that I'm going to do is actually on My Life After Retirement YouTube channel. I explained already. For those that don't know what I'm talking about, I have a channel which I created shortly after retirement. Really, I retired March of 22. Then I went public in September of 22, and I have made a couple of videos. Actually, this will be the 10th video that are on my videos that are on my channel. All right, so that's what I'm going to be evaluating. You know, for any work, for any project that you have, when you work, you do evaluation. But for me, because I decided that, you know what, my year will start in January. I know that mostly in corporate and people start their year or they call it financial year in April. Mine starts in January. So even if I started my work in September, started showing me these videos in September, I'm evaluating these videos. I will see if I have the time to evaluate all of them, but I will actually evaluate them because some are actually doing well. And when I use the word well, I mean viewership, how they are viewed. Oh, by the way, when you see my my hairdo or my head covering today, I'm not widowed or anything like that. I'm just covering hair that is really messy. So I found something, it just turns out to be black. So don't worry about that one. When I looked at myself in the mirror, I was like, oh my God, they are going to think I'm a widow. I'm not. So here I am, I'm going to evaluate. The first one that I'm going to evaluate is the very first video that ever appeared. The title is Simple Cold, Hey, I Retired. I'm going to show you that video, just a little bit of it, because it actually did well. I don't know whether it's because it was the first one or what, because there's not a lot of consistency actually in viewership of my videos, but in terms of categories, to say certain categories of videos are viewed better, it's not like that. But I'm going to view them because only after evaluation do you know where to improve, because you can't do things the same way all the time and expect different results. So that's why I'm actually evaluating these videos today. So I will start with the very first one, which says, Hey, I Retired. I'll show you to you now how to put it. Introducing my new channel. Okay, this is the video. Life After Retirement. You are going to hear all about it through my son interviewing me. His name is Sanjay. It's the first time you heard me calling you Sanjay.
Only when I was in trouble.
Yeah, exactly.
So yeah, it's a little bit interesting. But yeah, I'm here with Masa, who I call my mom. And I think we're just here to talk a little bit about retirement and life after retirement.
Yes.
Right? So, how many years were you working? I think that's...
Actually, I don't think all I know is that it's more than 30 years.
Over 20 years?
Yeah, specifically I don't have the number. I have to count backwards. I haven't thought about it, but all I know is that it's more than 30 years.
So after 30 years of working, you probably would have had an idea of what you thought retirement would be. I mean, I remember you used to always tell me you're just going to go to Skakama and start a garden, and just be at home at the village. I always knew that wouldn't happen.
That's what I thought was going to happen. The thing with retirement is, let me tell you, actually, maybe for you viewers actually who think you know what you are going to do when you retire, it's not always that easy. You can actually change your mind about it, because I remember I had many ideas of what I was going to do. I knew what I was going to do when I go to Skakangwe. Actually, one of the reasons I built a house in Skakangwe.
Well, for the people listening, Skakangwe is...
It's my village.
Our home village, where my mother grew up since she was a child.
Yes. So, well, it was also to feel comfortable when I go home. But also to know that at the end of it all, I'm going there. I actually had an idea of what I was going to do. But the thing is, what I was going to do had nothing to do with whether it was for survival, not to doing things that I like to do. So perhaps that's I can, for now, I'll stop there. And there are things now that I'm going to be doing, maybe in your questions, I don't know. Okay, that was video number 1. I like it as well, just like the people that viewed it. They liked it. So I am going to go to evaluate video number 2. And number 2, actually, the one I want to evaluate again, it also was really viewed well. I still cannot explain it, why it did well, but it did. And I'm going to show you that video shortly as well. For video number 2, I still don't know why people like that. Hello, my name is Masa and welcome to my channel. Perhaps you are asking yourself, is he just showing off this office? Perhaps I am, but there is a bigger reason for that. Already in my introductory video, I talked about what I do, what I'm doing now after my retirement. But even when you set your goals, you need something else, motivation. One is obviously I like what I do, but also there's nobody actually who pushes me or who monitors me. I need to monitor myself. And you need tricks really to help you to actually wake up in the morning looking forward to doing what you set yourself to do. One of those things is a office setup. For me, a beautiful office is one of those things that I'm using to motivate around. That's a pain. Okay, that was video number 2, the office. I already explained why I already explained the video, so I'm evaluating it too to find out what is it that people actually liked it. So I'm actually going to watch all of them. I'm not going to show you what I do when I evaluate, but these are the videos that I'm evaluating. I'm going to show you a few more that I'm evaluating. Maybe eventually I'll find an answer of why are these ones more popular, or maybe not popular than the others. So for this one, that's it for this one. I will show you another video that I'm evaluating today. The next video is this one. One more thing before I go back to Haworani tomorrow is planting of one tree, moringa. I think perhaps I've confessed before that I really struggle to plant anything, but I'm learning. I love to see things grow. I love to see green things. I have somebody who helps me here, but today, for this particular tree, I'm going to do it myself. While the camera is moving, I hope this picture is going to look okay. But that's what I'm going to be doing now. I've already dug a trench. I promise you I did it myself, just to prove that I can. So what I'm going to do now is to plant. So perhaps you can see the rest of the plants that side. Yes, they're visible. But where I'm going to plant is right about here. So what I'll do is I'll put sand first, because this. Yes. Now, this one did really well. I still don't know why, to tell you the truth. I really don't. Actually, perhaps, let me say I do understand. There is a pattern when it comes to videos that I made in my home village. It looks like actually people, are drawn to videos that are made outside of the city, really. They want to see what's, it just looks like anything I do outside of Gaborone, especially in the city, in the rural areas. They seem to be doing well. Either that or it's gardening, that people really love gardening, because this one is really about planting of trees. So it is doing well. So it's giving me feedback. Let me tell you something that I am not getting though, is that people don't make comments. They like, yes, they would like my videos, but they don't necessarily like, give me feedback. If you were to give me feedback, that is if you want to see more content, then I'll do better. Maybe I'll do more videos like these ones. This one actually says maybe I should do more of these ones. And I will not do only for the sake of doing it, because really, when I'm in my home village, I love planting things. I'm not good at it, but I just want to see things turning green. People that are helping me are not really helping that much. So sometimes I feel I've got to do it myself. So I'm going to go to another video. Just bear with me. This video here, I think I understand why it was viewed so much, and it is the guest himself that actually possibly brought this viewership. There's part 1 and part 2. This one I think is part 2, so this one will be easy for me to evaluate, because I kind of know the reason why it did well. So just for that. And okay, now, how many songs so far have you done?
I did 3 CDs. The first one, that is that one. Now I'm forgetting the year for the first one.
Yeah. If this video looks like it started somewhere in the middle, it was because it was really part 2 of the interview that I had with Judah Musa, the gospel singer, and he retired as well. He also happens to be my friend. So people viewed that. They love the songs, they love the guy, and so I think that might be the reason why it did so well. So there are 2 of them, like I said before. So I'll go to yet another video, 1 or 2 now, so I don't bore you for this session of the for this episode actually.
I think it started in 88.
This video here, I'm actually not surprised people really liked it, and it's because this lady Irene Malambe, who also happens to be my friend, I actually call her an angel for the work that she's doing. She's so selfless. So when I interview her, I understand. I mean, if I didn't know her, I would understand why somebody would call her, an angel. So look at, watch her just a little bit. Hello, this is Masa. Welcome to my channel. Today I am interviewing Irene Malambe. She's my friend, and she's going to talk all about her experiences after retirement. Irene.
Thank you so much, Masa. Thank you so much to
We don't normally shake. She is also my friend who retired. Now,
yes.
Yeah, actually I wrote these questions down so I don't forget.
Yes.
You actually retired early. Why?
Yes, I retired early for a number of reasons.
Yeah,
Reason number one,
yeah.
I have a son whom I adopted. Yeah,
That was going to be actually point number 5, which I didn't write. And I like that you talk about that one. I'll let you continue. I like that you talk about it. Please continue, because actually only somebody with a heart of gold would do that. I don't even know how you did it, but yes, please.
Oh,
See, that's why I think people liked it. How many people would actually knowingly adopt an autistic child? Because you don't really know, if especially without the expertise, without being trained on looking after children with disability. So I guess that's the reason why people liked it so much. I will not show all of it, obviously, so that I have one more that I want to evaluate. I'll show that one to you shortly. This one, I know you're not seeing anything at the moment. You'll see shortly what I mean. I liked it. It's catching up, actually. It's coming up slowly but surely. It didn't start off the way I expected it. I thought it would do so well because I like it so much. So you'll see why I say I like it so much. Okay, bear with me. Let me play it. Like state of height. Yeah, can you imagine somebody's state of height, but I'm going
I'll just be here enjoying the show.
I could have said you're tough. You're not scared. Here you go.
Go, Grandma!
Go, Grandma, I believe in you.
Oh my God! Yes.
That's my father.
So I hold it here. I see. Okay. Yes.
Let's go! They did say you face every direction.
Yes, perhaps you can see why I liked it. I've always liked to do zip lining, and I finally had the opportunity to do it. I was very happy actually that I was able to do it. When it didn't do well at first, I didn't exactly know why. Just because I like something doesn't mean everybody else likes it. Maybe there's another reason, but I like the fact that even if I did it, perhaps, how many months now? Maybe 3 or so months ago, you know, people continue watching it, and I'm liking that. But when it started at the beginning, I was not happy. I didn't see a lot of viewership, and I was like, why not? Because I liked it so much. For me, it was a personal thing, like going to do zip lining. I've wanted to do zip lining for a long time, and going to a place like this one to go and do zip lining. The place is beautiful, by the way, and it's outside, out of the city. I just liked it. We're in the middle of nowhere, doing everything else, including zip lining. So I liked it. It did well, not that well, not as well as I thought, but it's catching up. I'm seeing people watching it more and more, so I am happy about that. So I didn't show all of them. There's one where I was cooking, of course. People liked that one as well. I guess when it comes to food, people are curious to see what is it that we are going to do with cooking. And for me, I do like cooking, really. It's my thing. I like to experiment, and I also like to come up with my own you know, recipes. I create my own. It's just that I'm busy, but I understand why people liked it. People really love anything to do with food. So today, I just want to say thank you for watching this video. Perhaps you can go back and watch. And for those that are new here, I'm hoping that you'll go and watch these videos, because more videos are coming. I'm going to also actually look at the evidence and see what people like. Because I have all the time. I retired. So when you are retired, you actually have the time. I don't know if I can say I have all the time, but I can control my own time. And for that, I am really very happy that I can do whatever I want to do. So you'll see more videos from me. With that, thank you. Oh, I haven't asked you yet once again to say, please, if you like this video, or any of the videos for that matter that I've already shown, those that you haven't seen yet, please go to my channel or go to that particular video and hit on the like button, and also subscribe. Subscription is free. All you do is to hit the button, and also you could make comments. They help a lot. I tell you, they help a lot. And I also feel like I'm interacting with my viewers. And also, notification button is also important. Is a bell, actually. Notification bell is also really important. So I'm going to ask you to hit the notification bell as well, because that way, each time there is a new video, you will receive a notification. And by the way, my videos come out every Monday. Thank you for watching.